everyone back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Now let's get started right onto this video. So I already did a bit of prep, so I'm just gonna get started onto gluing my tips, and I'm using these 3XL non-C-curve coffin tips. So I glue on my tips with just regular top coat so that I can just pop them off after I'm done. Next, I'm going to clip these down. Now that I clip these down, next I'm going to file them. Next, I'm using my E-file. I'm just going to use a sanding band to blend the tip to the nail. Next, I'll get started on the Polygel application. I'm using Daydream by Makartt, and I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol as my slip solution. I'm going to try to do this one neat. I messed up the middle finger a little bit, so make sure to cure it all the way. Don't try to go back and redo anything, just cure it, or else it will look like this. Now I finished with the Polygel application, so next I'm going to file these. Alright, now that I'm done with shaping, buffing, filing, all of the above, I'm going to get started on the nail art. So for the design that I'm going for, I'm going to do like a ocean, sandy beach nail art. And I think it's going to be really cool for me to try out and show you guys how I do this process. So what I'm using are these 5 different shades of blue. And I'm also using these ocean themed charms, and of course, as you can see, there's like seahorses and shells, so that's what I'm using. And I'm also going to be doing something really cool. This is going to involve bubbles. Yeah, bubbles. So I got a bit of dish soap and I just put water in there and then created these bubbles. So I'm going to use these suds to create like this sea foam effect, which is going to be really cool. And I also got this 1/2 teaspoon measuring cup. It's the smallest one that I could find, so I can pour my suds. So let's get started onto this. Now, the first part of this process is that I'm going to make like a marble effect with the gel polishes. So first I'm going to line them all next to each other. Now I'm going to get like a gel brush and I'm going to scoop up this mixture that I made and just apply it to the nail. And you can kind of play with it a bit to spread it out. But make sure not to be too rough because you don't want all the colors meshing with each other. And I'm not going to cover the whole nail, it's just going to be half of the nail. And here's how it looks. So I'm just going to cure this and then do the same thing for the rest of the nails. Just like I said before, once you set the polishes down, just kind of played with it a bit to make swirls because the whole idea behind this is ocean waves. So you want a nice swirl, and also be careful because you don't want the colors to mesh together into one singular color. Okay, so now that I'm done with the marble, now let's get to the fun part. For this process, this is going to be the base for the suds. So what I'm doing is I'm putting white polish right along the edge of the marble. So think of it as the ocean, like I said, where the water meets the sand, and there's like suds where the water is coming up on the sand. This is also a way for the suds to be visible, because if I were to just put it on the nail as is, there's nothing for it to stick to, and there's no proper base for it, so it wouldn't look good. And off camera, I tried the suds with clear polish, and trust me, it did not come out right. So white polish is definitely the go-to. Since this is the base for the suds, you do not cure it, you immediately go in with the application. Now I'm going to use my little scooper, and I'm just going to scoop up the suds and then place them right on top of where I placed the white part. And I looked at a tutorial online. It says that you're supposed to do this and then cure it. Okay, so here's how it turned out. This turned out better than I expected. I'm so excited. Alright y'all, let's do the rest of the nails. The hardest thing about this is that this is really slippery. I'm trying to get it so that it's not moving. Okay. So literally you just wipe it away, and then that's what's underneath. And that's all you do. As y'all can see here, I'm just scooping up the suds, placing it onto the nail, curing it, wiping it away, and all it does is create these little craters inside of the gel polish, which gives it the imitation of sea foam. So this one didn't even bother. Let's try that again. Next, I'm going to put on some top coat. Finally fixed this. It doesn't look as good as the other nails, but at least it's fixed. Next, I'm putting on my charms. I really wanted to fix this nail so bad, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I've gotten so far. I really don't want to do this again. It already takes me forever to do nails, so I'm really sorry to you guys, but I just left it alone at that point. At this point, you guys can pretty much see the vision. I'm placing the charms alongside the sea foam, and this is where, of course, think of it as you're walking across the beach and you find little seashells and starfishes. So this is pretty much the look that I'm going for, and so far this is turning out really, really good. Next, I'm putting on cuticle oil. Oh my gosh, guys, look at the final results. I am obsessed with how these nails turned out. They look amazing. First off, like, just look at this marble. It might not look exactly like the ocean, but I really wanted just a nice blue blend, and this is literally perfect. And I'm really liking this summer theme. I'm really loving how this I mean, I live in Florida, so this literally reminds me of the beaches. But I did mess up a little, as y'all can see, with the middle finger with the sea foam. Part of it didn't cure all the way. When I did a second coat, it cured, but it just looks a little bit off compared to the others, but I don't think it turned out too bad. Now, tell me, what do you guys think of this set? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you wish I could have done something differently? And did you like this new method that I tried with the soap suds and you know, scooping it up and then putting it on the nail? I thought that was a pretty cool hack. Now tell me, what do you guys think? If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you would like to see more content from me, please subscribe. And please guys, please give this video a thumbs up. The more engagement I get, the more my content gets pushed through the algorithm, so it would be very much appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.